Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing great, staying safe and sane and healthy, and just everybody's getting along out there. It's been brought to my attention that several people have brought up the fact that I don't have any teeth. I don't think I've ever really made a video or addressed that on my channel as far as the reason I don't have teeth. I know I've mentioned it a few times. So let's get into that. Let's talk a little bit more about the reason that I don't have teeth and the reason, that my top lip and everything is the way it is. It doesn't move. Okay, so years ago, back in 2020, I started noticing that my eye was like really hurting all the time. It started like twitching and like I couldn't, I had like a pain underneath my eye, like underneath my eyelid right here. And so I started, it was really hurting. It's like kind of affecting my sight. So I started doing like this a lot, but kind of like Popeye, and kind of like I was winking at you all the time. Well, what they found out is, I went to the dentist, and they noticed that, something isn't right, like up inside here. Like there's a reason some of my teeth and stuff are really loose and starting to like wiggle free, and they were like healthy teeth, but they're starting to like wiggle free. We were like wondering what the hell was going on. So they did some x-rays, that kind of stuff, and learned that I had a tumor, or I had a spot right up underneath the side of my face, or on the top of my face right here. And it was right underneath my eye and right up against my sinus cavities and right on the roof of my mouth. It was that big. It was literally as big as a racquetball, they said. So here's a small little short clip just to show you what it looked like and what it looked like when I discovered it and figured out, how big this thing actually is and the size of it, and exactly how much danger I really was in. And yeah, so you guys check that out, and I'll be right back.
So this is what your jaw should look like. This is what yours look like.
And that's my sinus cavity.
Well, this sinus cavity back here communicates with it.
Okay.
But yeah, the whole size of this thing.
That's the upper teeth. Kimberly's gonna ask, so that's why I was curious. Now, as you can see, it's not good. This thing was huge. It was massive, and my underneath my ocular cavity right there was like paper thin. Right up against my sinus cavity was all paper thin. Roof of my mouth, same thing. I mean, it was just like right there in the face. And so obviously that had to be removed. With it, the pressure and everything messing up my teeth were all starting to go, basically lose the location that they're supposed to be sitting in. So they were all starting to kind of shift off to the side. Well, they discovered I also had another couple down here in my bottom jaw. So, and what they believe this is from is with the Burger's disease and with me smoking and that kind of stuff, that over time it messed up my face, and it messed up the bone structure of my face. It's not super visible. Only certain people really notice it. If I point it out right now, you're gonna really notice it. But you can tell that this side of my face kind of hangs a little bit lower than the other side. What they have to do in that situation, when this case arises, they have to do what's called unmasking. And versus cut a scar into your face, what they do is they lift up the top teeth, or the gums underneath, and they cut from there all the way across, and on the bottom all the way across there. And when they do that, they literally, you would be surprised at how stretchy this face and this skin on your face is, because they can take it and literally pull it up like a mask. And when they do that, it messes up where things once were located. As far as, I mean, it's not bad, it's not terrible at all, but it does sag a little bit on the side, and you know, you can see it's not symmetrical like it should be, you know. My top lip is paralyzed. I mean, I can kind of move it a little bit. Like, that's me making like a kissy face. So I don't know, I can sort of do it, sort of can't, but either way, it don't move a whole lot like it used to, you know. So over time I've gotten used to all this. Like, it's just kind of became, you know, a normal thing for me. But I'm in the process of trying to get approved to get teeth. I'm gonna have to have the upper and bottom, which are the upper and lower dentures, and that's gonna be, you know, very, very expensive. It's something that we thought we had covered, but turns out we didn't. So I know when I said in a previous video, you know, yay, I'm gonna be getting my teeth soon and all that and blah blah blah. Well, that really fell through in a major way, because we basically lost funding for it. And it's fine. I mean, we're working through it. We're figuring out, you know, what our next step needs to be. But in that process, I'm gonna have to just not have teeth for a little bit longer, and you know, that's just the way it is. So I want to put in a clip here that is it shows the harsh reality of the first time I ever seen my face. Like, the very, very first time I ever seen my face, period, and I had no teeth. And I woke up, you know, actually, I didn't look at it until I got in the car. That's the truth. And when I did, it just completely, you'll see. Just watch the clip, and I'll be right back.
Are you okay?
Hey.
Daddy said he had surgery and it hurts. Right? His mouth hurts.
Well, I'm all done. That really sucked. Apparently I did good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What did I say?
I said everything went well. You can eat and drink already.
This sucks really, really bad. I love you.
I love you, sweetheart. You'll be okay.
So, as you can see, I was a little shaken up. I wasn't ready for that. And once I saw my face, I was fine until I actually seen my teeth. And then once I, you know, got in the car and took that gauze that you see out, it really hit me. Like, I mean, oh my God, y'all. It was like getting hit with a ton of bricks, you know. It was just like, oh my God, I'm ugly. I look terrible now. I look horrible. And, you know, and I'm not the most handsome guy in the world. I realize that. But, man, that really took away from what I did have, you know. So that was really soul crushing, just to see my own face like that and be like, oh man. And I wasn't really swole up in these pictures or in these videos that you're seeing, but as the days followed, my whole face, I mean, I looked unrecognizable in some of the pictures that we took. I'm gonna put those in here at the end, and you guys can get a little bit better idea and understanding of what I'm talking about. It was pretty bad. I mean, my whole face, obviously the face itself had been detached from the skull, and you know, so that's gonna obviously leave some serious damage and some serious you know, swelling and that kind of stuff for the next few days. But mine was swole up for about probably maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I didn't take a picture every single day, but I did take a few, you know, kind of the day after, kind of the day after that, and then maybe a week after. And I put those pictures here in the end, and you guys can see and get a little bit better idea of what I'm talking about. But yeah, you can tell I mean, I look like I've just been beat up. I mean, you know. So so that is the reason that I do not have any teeth right now. I'm working on getting some, but like I said, what the plan that we had and everything fell through, and insurance kind of, we ran out of time basically with it. And now we're trying to work on plan B and figure out what all that's going to entail, you know, getting my new teeth. So we'll save that for a later day, and we'll worry about that some other time. But for right now, I really appreciate you guys watching this video and all the videos on this channel. I greatly appreciate you guys subscribing, liking, sharing, leaving comments in the comment section, just being your typical awesome, amazing selves. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love each and every one of you like you're my own. Stay happy, stay positive, stay motivated. Don't look back. Don't wonder what if. Keep moving forward. Don't look back, because you're not going in that direction anyway. I'll see you guys next week. Please take care of yourself.